Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In this video, I'm going to take you guys up to the International Space Station. I've got multiple videos of multiple objects, some very close to the International Space Station. We'll come back and take a look at this extraordinary footage here in just a moment. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Mr. and Mrs. Gutierrez out of Fort Smith, Arkansas, of a fiery orange sunrise or sunset. This video footage here was taken yesterday by ATHENA, July 21st of 2023. This is unedited footage from yesterday evening. Not quite sure where this is from, maybe from out here in Arizona, because we did have a dust storm yesterday evening, but I think it was after sunset. But that sky is also fiery orange, and again, this is unedited video footage. I've done nothing to this video except slightly zoom in just a little bit because it was an entirely vertical video, but that is one ominous looking sky. Once again, video footage submitted by ATHENA from July 21st at 7:30 p.m. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Another large M-class solar flare in the last 24 hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, you can see it's absolutely loaded with sunspots in active regions. And here's a look at the Earth-facing side of the sun. Video footage by Scott from 1:52 p.m. out of Shelton, Connecticut. And you can definitely see the sunspots in active regions from his location along the east coast of the United States, the northeastern United States, out of Shelton, Connecticut. And Scott was zooming through very heavy cloud cover to get to those sunspots in active regions. And he also filmed this yesterday evening. If you saw something in the western sky, once again, that is Venus, believe it or not. I know it looks just like a crescent moon, but Scott is heavily zoomed in on that object yesterday evening in the western sky, visible from his location, and Venus is always in some sort of a phase mode. And in this video footage, it looked like a waxing or waning crescent moon. But as he pulls out away from that object that you can see is getting smaller and smaller, you're going to see the actual moon come into the field of view right up there. So there's the moon and Venus in the western sky yesterday evening. So if you happen to see the bright object behind the moon, that was Venus. So what I did, I took a screen grab of last night's sky map. I inserted it into the video right here. You can see Venus, Mars, Regulus were in the western sky. That's Venus in phase mode like it always is from our view here on planet Earth. And there, of course, is the moon. The moon was behind Mars, and Venus was in front of Mars in the western sky on July 21st of 2023. Another excellent video by Scott out of Shelton, Connecticut. Looking at the power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us. Right now, 10,800 customers in Michigan, 24, almost 25,000 customers in Tennessee, and 31,000 customers in Georgia without electricity right now as I do this video from inclement weather. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Those red vertical lines represent small earthquake activity at the supervolcano. The dark blue represents magma intrusion. So we're seeing some movement at the supervolcano caldera. Going down to Uruguay, down in South America, there's recently been over 2,000 penguins show up along the coastline of Uruguay here in the last 48 hours for reasons unknown. Over 2,000 penguins once again showing up along the coast of Uruguay in South America. And I've got some video footage from a couple of nights ago in case you guys saw this in the nighttime sky. Angela from Mission VEJO, California on the night of July 19th at 9:13 p.m. She saw this cruising through the skies of California. And that was a SpaceX rocket launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base. That would be a Falcon Heavy. And this was visible from Nevada and also visible from Arizona on the night of July 19th. I also received video footage from another rocket launch here recently. Anna Lewis spotted the rocket cruising through the sky. Not sure the location, somewhere out here in the western United States. I want to say California. Here's Bianca out of AMADO, Arizona, who spotted one of the Falcon Heavies here recently cruising through the nighttime sky. Donna Overton also saw the rocket cruising through the nighttime sky. I received many videos of this incident. Also received a video from Felicia. You can see it's the same rocket cruising through the sky, visible from the western United States. Israel out of Tucson, Arizona, down in southern Arizona, saw the rocket clearly visible from Tucson. Temescal Valley, California, Timothy T. saw the rocket cruising through the nighttime sky. So multiple videos surfacing of yet another SpaceX rocket launch visible from the western United States. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. I want to take you guys now up to the International Space Station. Some of the video footage was submitted by Mary Hall. You can find her YouTube channel, linked down below in the description box. Stop by and check it out. She has many more great videos of anomalies spotted from the ISS live cam. And we're going to start this segment off with two videos sent in by Mary Hall from the International Space Station. She noticed these objects when the space station was above the North Pacific Ocean. That's where the space station's at right now, as she noticed what you're about to see over here on the left-hand side of the video. Watch, you're going to see something come in very, very quickly. This occurred on July 13th. Did you see that? Those were two objects at an incredibly high rate of speed. I'm going to put these objects in slow motion. In fact, I'm going to pause them temporarily. There's the first one, and you're going to see a secondary one right over there above that left arrow. Don't know what those objects were, but they were above the North Pacific Ocean on July 13th of 2023. Here comes another one, and this was also spotted out above the North Pacific Ocean on July 13th of 2023 at 6:25 p.m. And here's a close-up view of that same object, moving much slower than the first two we saw, but nevertheless is some sort of a high-speed white object above the North Pacific Ocean, not too far from the International Space Station. Now you're going to see unusual green blinking lights. Have never seen this before from the International Space Station live cam. Watch down here at the bottom of the video. See that green blinking light? You're going to see this multiple times. And there were two more that she spotted as the space station was cruising over the North Sea. Here we go. Two more green blinking lights spotted above Earth. Have no idea the origins of these things. They just showed up near the International Space Station on July 12th. Right there was the green blinking light. See it moving through the field of view? Okay, here's where it gets really weird. Watch over here in the right-hand corner of the field of view. You're going to see an object. At first, you're probably not going to see it because it's moving way too fast. That's at original speed. There was a large, mysterious object enter the field of view over here and exited about as quick as it entered right there. See it? This is in super slow motion. I'm going to zoom in and we'll take an even closer look at this mysterious object right here. Watch this thing. It's huge, entered the field of view, moving at a very fast pace, and then exited the field of view. That too came very close to the International Space Station. Look at that thing. That is so bizarre, and the space station was above the North Sea in the northern hemisphere. What was that thing? I have no idea. Now we're going out above the Indian Ocean. Video footage submitted by Stephen from the International Space Station. This goes back to October of 2022 when he noticed an unusual high-speed object visible from the International Space Station. Check that out. We're going to zoom in and take a closer look. Right there it is. You can't make this stuff up. What was that thing that very quickly entered the field of view and left about as quick as it entered? Great observation by Stephen from out above the Indian Ocean. Now we're going back to July 3rd. Video footage submitted by Nelson JENKS of something in the field of view of the ISS live cam. And this video footage was like 6.5 minutes long. I have this part in fast forward because this thing was slowly moving away from the International Space Station when I noticed a dark pattern come across the top of this thing, moving from left to right. You're going to see it here in just a second. Here it begins, and it moves slowly across the top of this thing. This is at original speed. Isn't that wild? That is a perfect shadow. I'm assuming that's a shadow from the International Space Station being cast on the top of that thing. Pretty cool. Definitely not something you see every day. And again, that very well could have been some sort of a docking station that was departing the International Space Station. And then again, it could have been something of mysterious origins. Great observations, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Click on the red tab. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.